Once upon a time, my dad's birthday was coming up, and I was agonizing over what present to get him. It's a difficult task. He's generally not one for material goods, and like many Asian dads, he doesn't like us kids wasting money in his name. So, after racking my brain, I realized that what my dad loves most in the world are his two grandchildren, and I made him a photo book of them. It took 2 weeks of effort, gathering and curating the snaps of the two critters since birth, the joy and the tears, the precious moments of their chubby toddler times. But it was totally worth it. My dad said this was the best present I'd ever gotten him, and some 7 years later, it still fills us with so much emotion to flip through the photo book of the kids. Even the kids themselves find it fascinating. Those times when we were busy changing smelly diapers and placating screaming toddlers felt like forever in the moment, but all too soon the years slipped by, and all that's left of those precious moments are what we documented. The snapshots, the videos. I even did a soft pastel portrait of Carrie, my niece. It's not just about capturing our kids growing up. To me, documenting my life inevitably means documenting the moments my life intertwined with everyone I love. The loving everyday moments with my wonderful husband Vitaly. My dad baking cookies for me to bring home to Bali. I can smell the heavenly aroma of the freshly baked chocolate chip cookies all the way in my room upstairs. Most of us, we think only to document the big moments of our existence. You know, the milestones like birthdays, graduations, promotions, the 1% of our lives. But I've come to realize that it is actually the other 99%, those ordinary everyday little bits that is truly representative of our time on earth. Holding my mother's hand as we walk. My husband doing stuff with me. The minutiae of our ordinary lives that are often so easily overlooked are usually the ones that become really special to look back on later. I read somewhere that the most important lesson we can pass on to our kids is not how to be great, but to be able to appreciate the little things in life and feel joy. To be able to see the magic in the mundane moments of our everyday is an important skill to learn for one to be happy in life. Our memories blur with time and age, but photos, diaries, portraits, videos, they immortalize for us our history and our loved ones. They are proof that together we lived, loved, and laughed. I didn't understand the importance of documenting our lives and the people in it when I was much younger. Fortunately for me, my uncle did. I only realized the importance of what my uncle did much later in life because now I have the luxury of looking back on snapshots and the stories they tell about the people who have shaped the lives of me and my family. They say we should strive to be fully present in our lives and not live life through the camera lens. That's very true. But I think it's also important not to let the life we are actually living and the people we love slip us by without mention or gratitude. Particularly in this digital day and age, everything has started to seem so fleeting and insignificant. News, social media updates, entertainment. You know, it catches our attention for a moment and then it's forgotten in a flash. It would be such a pity if our lives slipped past us the same way. I don't know about you, but I don't forget a lot of things pretty quickly. So I've always been documenting my life mainly in the form of photos, videos, diaries. But especially after starting YouTube as a hobby about 3 years back, documenting my life with Vitaly has become a conscientious and organized effort, and it's actually made a big impact on us. The initial intention of our videos was for the people we love to see our life as we see it through our camera lens, to share our life overseas so our family and friends back home could understand a bit more what we do outside. It seems so unfathomable to most of them that I left life in Singapore to live overseas for surf and nature, for peace and for quiet. But as it turns out, perhaps the biggest impact is on V and I personally. Sometimes when we look through the footage of our last few years, it seems unbelievable that we've come such a long way from starting out and struggling to really actualizing our dream life visions, and that we've lived through so much happiness in such a short period of time. Someone said life is sweet when we can appreciate the little things. Documenting my life has taught me to appreciate the magic in the mundane and to cherish the minutiae of my everyday. And I would really encourage everyone not to just document their lives non-stop, but to sit down ever so often and organize and curate those moments, to reflect on the after of all the events and the people. Looking back on 2023 as it draws to a close, life has been so very sweet on us indeed. I hope you will find much fun and joy tasting the sweetness of your own lives too. Thank you so much for watching as always. Happy New Year everyone. Wishing you all a wonderful 2024 to come. Bye!